to Startup Spotlight, the weekly roundup where we bring you the latest from India's startup and innovation ecosystem. This week, India's startup economy signaled a clear shift from services to deep tech and from regulation light to regulation tide. So what are you waiting for? Let's get into Startup Spotlight to catch latest updates from Indian startup ecosystem. At the Bangalore Tech Summit 2025 held in Bangalore, the state of Karnataka announced a major shift in focus. The government secured investment commitment worth Rs 2,600 crore spanning sectors such as semiconductor, manufacturing, EV battery technologies, and biotech. Further, the state unveiled its new SpaceTech Policy with the aim of capturing 50% of India's space market and 5% of the global space market by 2034. The government also announced the Elevate Next Deeptech program, offering grants of Rs 50 lakh to 1 crore to about 40 startups working in deep tech space. BlackSoil and Caspian Debt have officially completed their merger effective October 31, 2025. The combined entity, now operating as BlackSoil Capital Private Limited, has AUM of around Rs 1,900 crore and will target lead lending to SMEs, agri-tech, healthcare, consumer services, FinTech and clean tech, with a goal of 25% CAGR in AUM. For growth-stage startups in India, access to debt capital is often a bottleneck. An impact-focused NBFC like this merging indicates stronger, more diversified credit flows to startups and MSMEs. Easebuzz has been authorized by the Reserve Bank of India to operate as a full-stack payment services platform. That means it can now offer online, offline, and cross-border payment services for merchants. Now, Easebuzz moves from being an online payment aggregator to a full-stack player. This is a major upgrade regulation-wise. For startups in e-commerce, travel, subscription services, this kind of payment infrastructure matters a lot. It shows that the fintech stack in India is maturing, enabling more seamless merchant adoption. Elevation Capital, an early backer of Paytm, has now offloaded shares worth Rs 1,556 crore by selling around 1.28 crore shares at Rs 1,281 each. The firm has owned over 15% in Paytm via two affiliate funds which were pegged at over Rs 13,000 crore as end of September 25. While it's not a complete exit, the stake scale signals that VCs are taking chips off the table in more mature bets. For startup founders, this is a reminder. Building a path to liquidity remains as a key consideration. The founders of BlackBuck sold shares worth Rs 243.5 crore. CEO Rajesh Yavadi sold 20 lakh shares worth Rs 135.3 crore, while CEO Chanakya Hriday and ED Rama Subramaniam each sold 8 lakh shares. Even for listed startups or startups turned public firms, founder share sales can create optics and market signal. If you are a founder or early employee, this shows the dynamics of liquidity, retention and market value in actions. The Enforcement Directorate carried out raids at the headquarters of two gaming platforms, WinZO and GamesKraft, at 11 locations across Bangalore, Delhi and Gurugram. The action follows FIRs from users who allege algorithm rigging to disadvantage players. Investigators also found crypto wallets linked to promoters, suggesting possible laundering. The Cabinet of Telangana has approved Draft Telangana Gig and Platform Workers Act 2025, which will be introduced in the upcoming Assembly session. Key elements include registration of gig platform and workers, creation of a unique ID, disclosure of how algorithms determine job assignments and incentives, a welfare fund financed via 1.2% welfare fee on aggregator payouts, and a 20-member board with worker, aggregator and government representatives. This is a landmark for the gig economy. For startups building gig platform models, this bill signals that work rights, transparency of platform decision making, and compliance may increasingly become a core design constraint. SIDBI Venture Capital Limited, the VC arm of SIDBI, has announced a first close of Rs 1,005 crore for its dedicated SpaceTech fund. The fund is anchored by Rs 1,000 crore commitment from InSpace. The target corpus is Rs 1,600 crore. The fund will invest in early and growth stage companies working on launch vehicles, satellites, payloads, Earth observation, communications, and downstream services. That's all for this week's Startup Spotlight. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe, like, and stay tuned for next week's edition. We will see you next week. Until then, keep reading TICE.news.